We're
now 2.5 hours into the fire outbreak, a fire that has an enormous front and is spreading with the help of southwesterly winds. The main job now is to evacuate the houses to get people out.
The massive forest fire that's killed up to 40 people in northern Israel after catching emergency services by surprise. Nobody knows what sparked the blaze, which is still raging on hills near the city of Haifa. But after a long heat wave and the driest November for 60 years, the flames were able to spread with terrifying speed through the parched countryside. This is the biggest wildfire on record in a country not used to them. The Jewish state is struggling to cope with the scale of this emergency. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called it a disaster of unprecedented proportions. Prison staff at a local jail and inmates, many of them Palestinian, are evacuated as the fire approaches the perimeter fence. It was a prison bus like this one that went up in flames hours into the crisis. It was carrying guards who'd rushed to the scene from a prison in central Israel to help with the evacuation. But they became trapped in the blaze themselves with tragic consequences. Most of the 40 or so casualties confirmed so far were on board this bus. The fire was still out of control as nightfall approached, and the authorities were expecting the death toll to rise. Mickey Rosenfeld, a spokesman for the Israeli police.
We're dealing with a huge disaster in terms of the people that have been killed. The numbers we're still counting at the moment. Once again, we're talking about a relatively large number in terms of the type of numbers and incidents that we're dealing with.